and you see boner in his pants.
And you'll see boner in his pants.
Excuse me
Oh my
for my
fucking
poor English.
I'm not making fun of the way you speak English. I'm making fun of he is walking down the street, he sees other girls, and he has a boner in his pants. I'm like, Senpai, put that fucking thing away here.
Why am I
I don't want to put anything away.
Like,
You get home, yeah? And the boner is not gone. What do you do?
Damn it!
Are we
Just
done?
get rid of this thing.
Are we
Yeah,
done?
yeah,
Like,
right here.
are we done? Like walking down the street though? Like, are we at my
Yes,
house
you
or his
are
house?
already at home, but Senpai still has a boner, so you have two main options. You can, one, ignore it, or second, wait, actually, three options. Second, you can freak him because he has a boner, why not? And third,
Damn it! I still have this
you
thing
can
on.
you can not freak him, you can actually do some discipline, because the senpai gets boner on other girls and not you, and you are the yandere, so obviously you need to be the one he's looking at, and he's not looking at you. What do you do?
I take the knife out of my skirt pocket, if I have a skirt pocket on my skirt for my school uniform, or my purse, or whatever the fuck, like, backpack I have. I push him against the wall and stab it near the right side or left side of his head to get his attention and to intimidate him. And remind him that he's only supposed to look at me.
Okay, but what if he calls the cops?
You can't call the cops if he's locked in a fucking basement.
I'm calling the cops.
Hello, this is Microsoft Technical Support. How may I help you?
What the fuck? This isn't the
Okay,
cops.
what the fuck did... I mean...
You changed my
what-
damn
So you're
what
number.
looking
would
at
be the
other
problem?
girls, senpai. That's not gonna fly with me, because you know I'm the only...
Hold on. I need some help with tech. Hold on a second. Yeah, you there?
Hold on, did I hear Oji-sama actually saying the words of the yandere?
Yeah, and
You finally did it, my friend.
Did you fucking answer the phone? Like,
You finally
did you
did
fucking
the
answer a phone call while I'm trying to intimidate you?
Impression of a yandere.
I'm sorry. I just, to be honest, yeah.
Mind you, Guilford Batson Aplepe is still the senpai.
What the fuck do I do,
I
tech?
just apple
You've
pie.
never been a senpai.
I'm just still laughing at I drink apple pie. So what do you have to say for yourself?
I like you.
That's not good enough. You're gonna have to show me in the bedroom.
Wait.
Oji-sama, if he's
Wait,
saying...
hold on.
Wait, if he's saying it to the phone, that means he's not saying it to you, he's saying it to the Microsoft Technical Support
No, I
Indian
already took
guy.
the phone and
Okay,
smashed it.
tech. I need some help. Some guy's gonna try and rape me. What do I do?
Well, have you tried restarting the guy?
Just they're not gonna save you. They live in. Damn it. Fuck. They live in fucking India. All right. This is not. Connor does not live in Ohio. He lives in India. He is faking his phone number.
It says
Okay.
Ohio. I believe it.
Can you fucking imagine that in like a fucking show or something? Like the fucking yandere just starts speaking with a fucking Indian accent. Just to fuck with the guy.
Oh,
Call for
senpai.
help.
It's like you're not gonna get help from that guy.
Wait, Oji-sama,
Connor, who lives in
Oji-sama,
Ohio, doesn't really live in Ohio.
Fuck, do you not really live in Ohio?
Wait, Oji-sama, wait, remember that line that Yunagasa said?
Hold on, let me put this on
what was it?
speaker.
Wait, let me remember it exactly.
The sun speaker.
uh,
Are you gonna
it's not
fuck the
me
man
that's-
that is talking to me, woman?
It's not me that's crazy, it's this word that doesn't let me be with you that's crazy. Say that in the fucking Indian accent.
Let's say what?
I'm not crazy, it's this world that doesn't let me be with you that's crazy. You remember the
Fucking
quote?
gamers rise up! We live in a society!
All rise for the gamer national anthem.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun.
It is not me who is crazy. It is this whole world that says that I cannot be with you.
When the fuck did you become?
Oh my! I fucking hate life. I want to die. I don't even know how well this is mixing with fucking OBS right now.
I tuned all of you every time I got distracted.
It's perfect.
Okay, hold on. All right. Look. Okay, guys. Let's just switch roles. I'll be the yonder, he be the senpai.
No, I want to just...
Yeah. We're gonna have a fucking yonder that's just like, hey, you can't be away from me. I'm just like, senpai, why are you black? I always started going out with a white guy. Hey, yo, you can't do that. You can't go look at other guys.
Hey, yo,
How the fuck would that even work? You know, like, fucking, like, black people, big dicks over here. Captain Big Nigga over here's got a big dick, so how the fuck is a girl gonna run away from that shit?
I'm gonna let you kiss it.
Wait, so you mean the senpai is a...
Wait, hold on, let me
I'm
check.
recording, you fucking ass. I'm already gonna fucking censor your name.
I didn't... Yeah. Oh, wait, okay.
Alright.
Okay,
Stop
okay.
recording and we'll start this goddamn shit over. I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't think I could not say the...
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just censor.
Your username just says it.
I know. I'm gonna censor his username at Sony Vegas.
Okay, fine.
Yo, bro, send me the fucking link.
Okay, wait. Your
Stop
Indian
stealing my
accent is
fucking
top tier, my
beans,
friend.
Aaron.
I need
Fucking
to find
shit.
you another line to say. Can you repeat them all, this crazy one?
Oh yeah, I got a crazy woman right here.
So if I put the link in here, can
Just
can I be the next Yandere Boys fucking video?
Please.
Oh my god,
It does
I
not-
would love to see that.
Yeah, like I just put it in here and I'm like, yo, Jay, watch this shit, and then he's just like, eh.
You have talent. I believe in
We
you.
have taken your late footage. Now
Yeah, like,
answer us.
leaked manuscript of Yandere Boys episode 5. It does not
Senpai
me
has
who is
turned
crazy.
gay.
It's this world that won't let us be together that is crazy. Are you happy now?
I'm very happy. Wait,
Bobby,
that-
what's
that-
a Yandere?
That's not...
Is it another brand of John Deere? No, Dad, it's a character type, Dad. Why would she kill someone out of love? It makes no sense. He's already taken. Would you want to go to jail? Dad, I think she's gonna kill everyone in jail too.
They do that shit crazy, man. You know, I'll tell you.
Wait, okay.
I hate all three of you.
Wait.
Why do you keep on talking to other people in the background?
Wait, okay, I found it. Here, Ojisama, here's a bunch of quotes. Try some different ones with the fucking Indian accent.
Wait, what do you mean quotes? I said propane and propane accessories. Like something like that.
Daddy, why did you turn Indian?
It's because I am part of the pyramid scheme.
Okay, read some of these sentences in the Indian accent.
I'm not good with accents. I'm surprised I can even do a good do an even good.
It's
Like,
fucking good, my friend.
What is that smell? You're 5 minutes late. Who is she? Followed you home. Who are all those girls you were looking at? You weren't looking at me while you were sleeping. I knew you were cheating on me.
I saw
This
you
is
on
the first date,
Gilbert.
so I'll ask one simple question. How many kids are we gonna have? I deleted all your hentai, and I'm the only fapping material you need.
I can imagine a fucking yandere going through like their fucking senpai's like computer and seeing all the porn there, and then just imagine she changes every single fucking video or picture to like a picture of her or a video of her, but
Jesus
keeps the
Christ.
file name.
Damn. That's some fucking dedication.
I'd probably be
Yeah.
dedicated enough to do that shit.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
shit, man. Okay, Indian accent, my friend.
And just
please.
Blake, what did you do to my porn? I'd just be like, no, you can't vap to anyone but me.
My-
What did you do to my porn?
My
changed
friend
it so it's a lot
Oji-sama.
more, you know, friendly to me.
What do you mean this is friendly? It's just all of you.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
My friend Ojin-sama.
What's the point?
I need the accent.
What fucking accents?
The Indian accent for
Indiano.
the picture.
Yes.
Alright, hang on. I'm not even looking at Discord. Hang on.
He's looking at the recording right now. What?
Yeah, I'm just looking at OBS right now. That's it. Like my older men, all you do is stand by and watch.
I fucking love this server. I don't even give a damn.
Okay,
Oh
I'm waiting.
Wait, the fucking picture? You want me to? You fucking ping Jay! What the?
I mean, I would rather talk
Oh
to
my
Stinger
God.
than talk to you, so...
Actually, you know
Don't
what?
worry,
I can actually
man,
see like
ignore me.
fucking some dude just calls like one of the tech supports and shit. And then he like talks to like the Indian girl who does like the tech support stuff. She ends up like, you know, when they do remote desktop or whatever, she ends up doxing him or whatever, getting his like his stuff and everything. And she travels to
Jesus
America to stalk him.
Oh God! I just
Can you just imagine that? Just like, I would not let you leave my side. Who is that dumb bitch? I
Okay.
would kill her. If anybody thinks to get in the way of me and Senpai, they will have to fucking die.
What
Okay,
are you doing?
where have you been?
What do you
What
mean
is that
my
smell?
laptop?
You're 5 minutes late. Who is she? I followed you home. Who are all those girls you were looking at? You weren't looking at me while you were sleeping. I knew you were cheating on me. It's starting to turn into a Scottish accent. This is our first date, so I'll tell you only. Ask only simple questions. How many kids are we going to have? I deleted all of your hentai. I'm only fapping. I deleted all of your hentai. I'm the only fapping material you need. There, I did it. Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm just gonna call this video "I Hate Yanderes."
Okay, wait. Where are you gonna upload this, my
Reasons.
friend?
Bunny Senpai and this dude will tell you why.
No, that's just gonna be the title. It's gonna have no description. I hate Yanderes. It's gonna say.
Ajin-sama, are you gonna upload it anywhere?
It will be the
I'll
thumbnail.
probably put it on YouTube. Thumbnail. I don't even
Fucking
know.
love this,
Dude,
dude.
link me the YouTube channel, please. I want to
Alright.
see it.
I mean, I think
You know what you need to do though?
what?
We need to do like a fucking supposed yandere fucking yandere boy leak part 5.
Should I do that with this? Like, give it like a good looking thumbnail. Just like,
Bro, get communist
It just-
Bobby
it
to do it for us.
just name it. Just name it that. Just name it like Yandere Boys 5 episode 5. Yandere Boys episode 5 leak, and then just have it called.
Kaden ain't got nothing on us. You can't copy strike us.
It's just gonna be this. I mean, I've been recording for 13 minutes now.
Nice. Okay,
SMH my head.
fuck. Wait, what?
I don't even know what we're like.
You know what?
Okay, whatever. Just crack open the crack open the next fucking crack open the next scenario. Like I'm gonna, damn it. Like I'm gonna crack open this beer.
Oji-sama, you are
He's gonna get drunk. He's gotta be drunk enough.
Dude, I'm
in order to
already
do this
drunk.
shit.
I'm on my fucking 7th beer now.
He is.
Guilford bats in
I could smell it from here.
Apple is a senpai.
Wait, who is Delta or
You both?
or fucking Gil?
You both are childhood friends.
What if a yandere wants a fucking harem? Does that even make sense for like the genre of yandere? Like, what if she wants like 2 guys or 3 guys?
Maybe it's kind of weird though.
Okay,
It wouldn't
listen.
be considered a yandere. It
You
would be
both
considered a
are
dead-a-dead.
childhood friends.
Actually,
and
no. Have you
you
ever seen
both go
Have you ever seen
to
a
the
Happy Sugar
every
Life?
day.
Hold on. Listen to Ada's lit. Hold on.
Ajin-sama,
Alright.
I read Happy Sugar Life manga before it was an anime.
But yeah, like you've read the manga. What about that one woman who runs the fucking like cafe and shit? Is she like a yandere with her harem? She's just like everyone. I love
actually,
everyone
that's
here, and everyone all loves
Wow.
me.
I don't know, I think she's just fucking crazy.
She is a yandere. The only yandere she is to is that blonde boy.
Actually, I think she'd be under me because anybody who would defy her or leave would probably be disciplined in quotes and made sure they cannot
Okay.
leave.
Oji-sama, you are a yandere.
Yeah, Yanderes.
Guilford
Yonder
Jackson
over here.
Applepe
Let's
is
start from the
a
top.
senpai.
Applepe.
Selling Nigerias for 60% off is a random walking passenger who does not interfere with the story. The Bunny Delta OOXOO of Delta is a girl in the class with big ass and always seduces senpai, which happens to be Applepe. Applepe and Goji-sama are both childhood friends. They walk to school together every day and they go back to
So
school
I'm the classroom
from school
whore.
together, yes, every day.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking
So
love
I'm the
this
fucking classroom
whore.
thought. Yes, you are the classroom thought.
So,
Hold on,
you are...
Let me change my name now.
Oh boy.
Okay, is this fucking role-playing? Okay, I'm in.
Hold on.
So fucking class thought over here sits on Senpai's lap with her dummy thick ass.
There you go.
I take out a knife and I cut her ass off and throw it out the window.
Okay, you are sitting in class and you see Senpai looking at the thought. At her ass specifically. And you see
Look at that
something,
fucking big boy's fucking.
and
ass.
you see something going up in his pants, something slightly going up. I wonder who that could be. You have no certified proof, but you assume it is a boner.
It is, cutie.
When you go
Wanna
home
go in the
from
back
school,
and fuck?
Boner.
when you go
Boner. Sounds French. I have a boner.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh, I have a boner.
Nailed.
A boner.
Boner.
I
have a boner.
Oh, you're making me more wet after speaking French.
Okay, you go back from school, you are both going home, but in the meantime, you also visit the shop to get some groceries. In the shop, while walking past a random passenger... Wait, was passenger? No, fucking stranger, not passenger.
Wouldn't a
Fucking
passenger also be a
English.
stranger?
Whatever. you, you walk by a random stranger, and you see Senpai picking at her ass. And
Dude, why am I so
Yes.
horny?
you see that...
Motherfucker, stop looking at my ass.
No, that's my ass.
Oh.
I'm the random stranger.
Oh.
Oh. So,
Stop looking at my
I
ass,
guess-
ooh. Notice there's a
You see-
bulge.
that senpai still has that something in his pants. You
Yeah.
can't quite catch what it is. But it's still there, it's not going anywhere.
How big exactly is that something?
Jesus fucking Christ, has he no shame? He's gonna be walking down the street with a fucking erection and everyone's gonna look at him weird. Gonna be like, oh boy, he's pitching a fucking tent!
Bro, I took too many Viagra pills.
So-
Badgers. I need to know how
You
big the
both
tent
get
is.
home after you get the groceries.
How big is my tent?
You both bake some food, and you sit down on the table while eating. You speak. Senpai says, what?
Oh, fuck.
Oji-sama, we need to talk.
Oh.
Oji-sama answers, what is it, senpai?
Nagahashi, this guy. I think I said that correct. What do we need to talk about?
The senpai replies with, my love, my friend,
Ay, mi cariño.
my sister, my fucking childhood friend, my
Sister.
my sex buddy, my world.
Is he supposed to pick one to say?
Ay, mi cariño.
He is
I
showing
caramba!
All of the
his love
above.
to
So many
the
options!
question.
Ay, mi amor.
And then he continues to say, I have been unfaithful to you. I have looked at other girls, and I have got a big boner in my pantsu. What should I do? You know me better than everyone. How do I love you again more than other people? What do you answer?
Oh my god.
Your senpai just confessed to you and of not being faithful to you, but he still wants to fix things. What do you do?
Say, fake everything and say everything's okay. When he's sleeping, gouge his eyes out so he doesn't have to look at other girls. He just has to be beside me forever.
Okay, so Yandere says,
Can we not do that?
It's fine, senpai. I still love you anyway.
I don't know.
It's okay.
This just sounds like a
And
crappy
then-
yandere.
Yeah.
You go to 8 and they eventually
Fucking
enter.
love it.
They go to sleep.
Oh my god.
Only one of them actually goes to sleep. The other one, the Yandere, has way better plans. Actually, she goes to the kitchen. She gets a very nice spoon, just a beautiful spoon with the wooden handle, very handy.
Oh boy.
She goes to the senpai, and he's sleeping with his face facing upwards. So, his eyes could be open without without rotating his head. What the yandere does is
After
She
12
takes
shots
the
of
spoon.
whiskey.
she
Take
Constitute that as my laugh before I cut his eyes out, okay? Before I scoop his eyes out, just count that as like maniacal laugh,
Alright,
okay?
okay, that's a good canon story. She takes before going all that, she goes to the fucking bar. She takes 3 shots of whiskey. Not
12.
whiskey, fucking vodka. 3 shots of vodka.
3 shots of
To get her
vodka.
in the
2
mood.
shots
To
of
get her
vodka.
3 shots of vodka.
2 shots of. Kidding.
3 shots of vodka.
15
She
shots of
drinks
vodka.
the 3
done.
shots of vodka. She goes to senpai with the fucking spoon in her hand. What the fuck is
Fucking
going to happen?
drunk. That's what she is.
So, the senpai is sleeping. Before committing this sin, the yandere says, "Oh, senpai, forgive me. I will touch your physical body, but when we are in heaven, we will be together forever."
More like, this isn't my
And-
fault. I'm just trying to help you keep us together.
And she goes on and scoops out his eye. The man starts screaming. She doesn't give a shit. She starts fucking eating the eye because,
Yo,
senpai
this is
inside
your
of her.
chance to just scream like a bitch.
I got one more. I got another fucked up part to add after this.
At least the could hear that. I'm sorry.
Okay. So senpai is screaming. He's in pain. The yandere takes a pillow, presses it against his mouth, so he cannot scream. He can't be the headshot machine.
No, don't take the pillow. You take your panties off, you ball them up, and you shove them in his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro,
How you
that's
do it.
kinky.
Okay, it's rewind time. She takes her panties while the senpai is screaming and quickly shoves it inside his mouth, just enough to cover the base area of the mouth, but not too deep for him to choke. So he cannot scream anymore. But he can also taste the fucking delicious pants. But he can't scream. So it's plus minus, It's a win-win situation for both of them. Then the yandere ties him up, not giving him any medical assistance with his missing eye she had just consumed. And she says to senpai,
You're supposed to scoop both of them out.
no, only one is enough.
What do you mean? He
He
can still
needs-
look at other girls if he has another eye.
I mean, how is he supposed to view her?
Okay,
Just
then
thinking
He's
that-
just gonna have to
then-
trust the sound of her voice.
I
then
will
just
become guts.
continue the fucking
I just
conversation
imagine
into
sex.
that.
Okay, fine. She
Which is
scoops out one
alright.
eyeball and then
to.
she blindfolds him. Okay.
Okay.
The part
Okay.
I was thinking of.
Is this like the fucking bird box thing?
The thing I was thinking of was, all of this, but the next day when she goes to school, he's down there alone, and then she comes back, he's still blindfolded, and then she presses something against his face.
Ooh.
She says, "Do you like what you feel?" takes the panties out of his mouth. He says, whatever thing he would say to a yonder that just tied you up. She says, "This is the ass of the girl you were staring at school."
Oh shit, wait, that's fucked up.
That
She
bitch
cut her
took my
ass
ass.
off and glued it onto herself.
Don't you think that's a little bit dark for a yonder story?
It's a yandere story. It's supposed to be meant to be dark.
The subject is
No, you.
yandere characters. How could too fucked up not be part of it? Like, are you serious? Are you looking for some
yandere,
fucking
the-
vanilla
that's
ass
a
shit? Because we
vanilla
ain't doing that shit right now. You wanted to
It's
go
only
deep.
objective.
I'm fucking 8 beers in, and I'm fucking willing to go deeper into this shit.
Okay, my friend. I will need you to
I'm awoken the
speak.
beast.
I will need you to speak the words of the yandere, and I shall do the actions as the narrator.
Hey, what?
So, the yandere ties him up, with Senpai currently missing only one eye. She still has the
blindfolded.
spoon. And she says to the senpai, who cannot speak himself, she says,
Wait, is this the part where I said, I added in?
Yes.
yes.
It's like, I've returned my
fucking
love. Did you miss
stripped
me?
up.
No interruptions, you fucking slut.
Okay.
You're already bleeding out of your ass. Your whole ass. Not just your asshole, your whole ass, alright? Because I cut it off, bitch.
No, we have not reached that part yet. It's still the part where the senpai is only being tied up and he still has one eye.
Oh, okay.
So you tie him up, he still has one eye, he can speak, so you speak to him. You say,
This was only necessary to make sure that we can stay together as a couple.
and thus...
How about no?
She digs her spoon right into his second eye as Senpai attempts his best to scream and kick the yandere.
Do you pledge to stay with me?
Fuck no.
Then I'm sorry, the second one's gotta come out then.
Just kill me at this point. I don't give a shit. I want to die.
It's just not on the menu. You have to stay alive as long as I will. Once
No.
I feel like taking your life, I'll take my life right after it, so we can be together again in heaven, with our
No,
bodies
do that right
the
now.
way they were supposed to be.
Can we just do that right now?
Yandere ties him up, he's almost dead. The yandere says, this had to be done, I was in love with you. You have to love me. Then he says, fucking no you, what the fuck do you do as the yandere? How do you backfire the no you?
To know you, just tie him up. That's it.
Okay,
if
very-
he's trying to
very good, my
escape and
friend.
find someone else, then I'm just not gonna let that happen. He's just
I
gonna.
never will do. Haley Danny for your money.
After their little talk, Zayander takes the spoon and digs out his second eye. As Senpai is currently helpless, trying to
I'm gonna
scream,
use that eyeball
kicking
as a fucking
all
phone
right
strap,
hand.
my dude.
Yes. She takes the... wait, what did you say?
I was like, I'm not gonna eat this second one. I'm gonna use that as a phone strap. Sugoi kawaii.
I got my
Okay.
senpai's eye.
She takes the eye, preserves it in a cup of water, and then takes a blindfold made out of... she
Or
doesn't really
panties.
have...
I was about to say, I just
blindfold.
took a bunch of panties and I stitched them
Specifically-
together to be a blindfold.
The panties are in the mouth. She doesn't have a specific blindfold for it, so she uses
Use the
a...
bra.
Yeah, that's actually... yes. She takes off her bra, and she ties him up around his head so he cannot see anything. nor can he speak. It's in such a helpless situation, we can barely call the person alive. Only his heart is pounding, and nothing else is functioning. The yandere then leaves him alone to be with his own thoughts in the room. She goes to the different room, and she ties a very beautiful, what was it called? Fucking the thing she did with his eye.
Spoon?
Wait, the thing to dig it out, or me using it as a phone strap?
Phone chain, yeah.
Yeah, phone strap or whatever.
Yeah, phone strap. So she makes the phone strap out of his eye, puts it in her on her keys, or fucking phone, whatever works.
Keychain strap, phone strap, whatever.
And then she proceeds to go to sleep as a normal human being should. Tomorrow morning, Senpai is not at school. The yandere seems perfectly normal as usual. Aside from the fact that she has a fucking eye in her pocket. A normal human being would not have an eye as a keychain, but
If anybody
whatever
asks,
suits her.
it's supposed to look real. Because I just like spooky things.
Oh, pardon my...
There's my excuse. If anyone's just like, what the fuck is that? Just, oh, it's supposed to look realistic. I'm really into horror movies.
You're a bad lover.
And
I mean,
as
it's
the yandere
very-
is in the class, she thinks to herself... Go on. Go on.
Sorry, can you say that again? I was reading the messages in the fucking Discord. Like,
Go on.
On occasion.
so I'm at school, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're at school and you're thinking about senpai or whatever it is.
I'm thinking about Senpai the whole time, but I'm also thinking about that one fucking bitch he was looking at.
Ah, yes.
Like, you just took my ass from me.
That's later after
No.
school.
No, that... We need to get the timeline on this story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm in
Yeah.
class. We're in class. We're doing whatever. You're paying attention.
Yes.
And then
Yes, so?
I'm just, thinking about Senpai while writing notes, and I'm also thinking about that fucking bitch that he was looking at the other day. Well, yesterday.
God, I wonder
So,
where Senpai
obviously,
is.
the yandere does not like the bitch. She plans
God, I
on
wonder where that
capturing
beautiful,
the
sexy
bitch
looking man is at.
and cutting off her ass.
I was gonna say, if you
From
want to make
her?
this extended, I meet her after school and I say, hey, there's a problem I need to talk to you about Senpai. You guys seemed rather close.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. He's one of my
The-
15 favorite ones.
Not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, oh, okay. Like the
Oh,
dumb
okay.
bitch you are!
Oh, okay. I'll
We-
come with you.
What?
We go to the back
Fucking
of we go to the
realistic.
back of the gym, and that's when I attack her and cut off her ass.
As
My
the
ass!
I throw her, and it's just so convenient that the next day after this is gonna be our day off. So I just throw her in the fucking gym's like shed in the back. Like you know those vaulting things that like in like Japanese anime where they jump over the vault thing that they vault over in like gym. I just took the stack of that and I put her underneath it.
yes.
I hit her underneath that. I go on my
So-
merry way with a bloody appendage in my fucking satchel.
The yandere comes back home. She sees Senpai still tied up on the bed, barely breathing. He cannot see, and he cannot speak. I thought he would want to. And so the yandere goes to Senpai, takes off the panties out of his mouth,
The only things
And
you'd be able to
says-
say are venomous things that would plague her mind.
and she says,
I gently
wait,
place the ass on his face.
okay, and she does the placing ass, and after that she says,
Do you like that feel, Senpai?
and Senpai, barely breathing, replies with
There you go. That's what he says.
Ooh.
Speak for me, you peasant.
Oh, this is your fucking cue here. I place her ass on your face lightly, and I say, "Do you like the feel of that, senpai?"
You cannot see the ass. You don't know it's the ass, by the way.
But it feels like an ass.
Oh, yes.
But you don't know. You assume it's her ass or my ass, I should say.
I can't really say anything because I don't have any capacity to.
It took the panties out of your mouth.
Hey, nigga.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Now you shall speak, unless you're talking about how your eyes have been gouged out. You're like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, baby.
Okay, what the fuck ever. This is the ass you were staring at yesterday from that dumb bitch in class. Do you like it that much? Would you rather I had this ass?
Yes.
I know a couple plastic surgeons where I could get my ass removed and put together with this ass. So I could have all the features you'll love.
Oh, yeah.
And she keeps on speaking that Senpai should forever think about her. She says,
Fuck. Trying to improv here.
frick.
Yeah, just doing that shit, and then it doesn't matter who you It doesn't matter who you look at, because I'll match your picture perfect image of the woman you like. Because if I'm with you, then there's absolutely nothing wrong.
And so she puts the pencil back on his mouth and goes on to sleep. Next day, she wakes up very early. She goes to the plastic surgery, whatever place that is.
Plastic surgeon, wherever.
Yes, let's call it that way.
And oh my god, I'm just thinking of like all this edgy ass shit, and then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, wait, are we literally going to do an ass transplant?
And
I was just thinking it was spooky and edgy, and in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, we're doing an ass transplant.
and
Awesome.
after a
Because I
difficult
can't see.
and a questionable conversation with the doctor, she finally manages to convince him that the ass she has is actually legit.
My father owns this place. If you would like to lose your job, then don't do the operation. But if you want to keep your putrid fucking occupation, then I suggest you transplant this ass on mine.
And so begins the operation.
There we go. Now I have
Fast
that.
forward, like, I don't know how the days. What time is it?
It's midnight, like on the dot for me.
Let's say fast forward one day and the fucking ass is there. The ass is there and it's so delicious in the eyes of Senpai.
Look at me now, senpai. I'm dummy thick.
Oh my god.
I can't see. I'm doing the Bird Box challenge.
What the fuck is that? Wait, no, don't explain. I don't fucking care.
And so they lived happily ever after.
Until he probably died from blood loss from his fucking eye sockets.
I don't know. Well, my fellow friends, it sure was a trip of a lifetime. Thank you, Bunny Delta Owu, for
You did a wonderful performance.
impersonating this slut, the thought, the most
Thanks.
hated
Call me
character in
Thought
this entire
anytime.
story.
Call me.
You're the server
Thank-
thought.
I shall
may
also
come to-
thank Guilford Bethson Apple Pear for being the great senpai of the story and sacrificing his both eyes for the sake of us making a realistic and enjoyable performance. And
Dude,
most
I'm
of
edgy,
all, shut the fuck up, you fucking
I don't give
cunt.
a shit.
And
you
most of all, we have to thank Koji-sama for the just perfect yandere performance and impersonation.
That was
I cannot
anything but
thank him
perfect.
enough. It was so Yander-like, and it was amazing. Thanks to everybody who listened. It was a blast to tell the story of those two lovers being together forever and continuing their
I
life.
don't love him.
How they love
But she loved me because I had the ass.
I love that fucking bitch.
Okay, let's
You
say
do best
the
to shut your
story-
mouth, senpai.
The story is officially over. So let's go. We have Yandere golden out both eyes. One is Satan,
Everybody
one
spent
and
$150 tickets for nothing.
another one ends up being a keychain. Then the Yandere gets an ass transplant. And also the thought is fucking in the gym without her ass, just laying there. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe masturbating, you know.
Help me, I need my ass back.
No, you're fucking dead. You don't need your ass back, you're
And-
fucking dead. You got your ass back when you went to hell. Fucking slut.
And what else? The Yandere has pants in his mouth and fucking bra on his eyes.
I'm the soul that's haunting the yandere right now.
So
That's okay. It's okay if I'm getting haunted because the thing is, I'm just gonna tell you to go fuck yourself. You shouldn't have taken
So-
my ass.
so-
Fuck you! It's for a good cause.
You took my ass.
You took my ass.
To its rightful owner.
I'm still not okay with this because we legit had a fucking ass transplant. I'm like not okay with this, but okay.
You
at the
made
same
that
time.
decision.
I know I made the decision, but it just works. Damn it!
Oh, you're
it
drunk,
just
sir.
works.
You are drunk, sir.
No, well, no shit.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure I would have came up with this fucking retarded ass
No one is
joke if I
drunk.
was sober.